Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my channel. My name is K Shine and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another story time. Based on the title, you already know what I'm about to talk about. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram and TikTok at K Shine with 3 E's, okay? Let me show y'all my nails. Somebody left me a comment, I think 3 videos ago, you never show us your nails anymore. You know, my bad, y'all. I be forgetting. I'm sorry. Okay, here's the nails. These are from Valentine's Day, but your girl still got them on. So here go the nails. So I hope you guys like them. Period. Poo. But yes, y'all know I don't want to ramble too much longer. If you guys want to send me anything or send me any letters or anything, whatever you want to send me, I do have a PO box. It is located in the description box below. Also, in my description box below is a link to my membership. If you guys want exclusive, uncut, raw, and extra story times, make sure you guys click the link. That way you can go ahead and join my membership. Without further ado, let's hop right into the story time. Let's go. All right, y'all. So, boom! Y'all already know how I got to start the video off. Let me tell y'all how this girl had me messed up, okay? I always got to spill the tea to y'all because y'all my friends. So, let me tell y'all, right? So, this took place in the summertime. And, my friend called me up, ring, ring. She like, hey, Kay, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. A girl, I'm chilling in the house bored. What's up? She like, me and BF, which is my friend, best friend. They've been best friends since, elementary school. But me and my friend was really, really cool. Of course, I know the best friend and everything. We all hang out. So, I'm going to just call my friend TT, right? So TT is like, me and BF is over here. We want to go to this club. You should come with us tonight. It's gonna be lit. Cool, so I'm like, cool, that's fine. I ain't got nothing to do. So I'm like, cool, I'm about to get dressed. I'll pull up at your house. So she like, all right, bet. Now, I'm sure everybody got that friend or cousin that she don't know when to come home, right? So every time I go out with TT, it's kind of let me make sure I drive my own car because she don't know when it's time to leave. She want to stay out until the next morning, even though we ain't got nothing to do or nothing like that. So I always make sure I drive, because when I drive, I'm in control. I'm like, yep, it's time to go, all of that good stuff. So I always make sure I drive, right? Well, with TT I do. So basically I get dressed, whatever, I head over to TT house. Y'all know how it's really hot or warm, but when you go more into the night, it kind of get cool and chill, right? I had on this little 2-piece skirt outfit, right? But I put me a jacket in my car because I'm like, okay, just in case it get cold later on, I could just throw my little jacket on, my little black jacket on, whatever, okay? So basically, I get dressed. I head over to TT house, right? So I go over there. I'm like, hey, TT. Hey, BF, right? Mind you, this not my best friend. It's her best friend. But we all hung out before. So I pull up, I come in with the bottle, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So we start taking our shots while they finishing getting ready and everything. And I got to put on TT lashes. I'm like, oh my God. It's so crazy because I've always been like this. Okay, well, my makeup ain't been, I get better as the time go on. But back in the day, I always still did my little lashes or my brows. I did a little one too. So TC will always want me to do her lashes. So I'm like, oh, I hate doing other people's stuff. And it's not that I don't even want to. It's just that, how you could do makeup on yourself really good or, do your own hair, but you can't do other people's. That's kind of how it was. I can slay my lashes. I can put my lashes on all day. But when you ask me to do your lashes or your makeup or whatever, it's just I draw a blank. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to do it. I get the shaking. It don't even come out right. So, I used to hate when people ask me to, do their makeup or whatever. But, I got to get my bitch together. So I put her lashes on. All good, right? I'm putting on TT lashes. BF comes in the bathroom
yeah, she said she about to pull up. What's your address?
So I'm sitting there who's this she? Who about to pull up, Because I'm nice, but I'm not nice, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm just who about to pull up? So, TT's like,
Oh yeah, BF friend wanna come.
we just friends of friends of friends, y'all. It's just, I don't even know how we got like this, but everybody bringing a friend at this point, it looks like. But TT's like, yeah, BF friend wanted to come hang out with us tonight, whatever. She wanted to come through. She like, you cool with that? So I'm like, well, yeah, at the end of the day, what I'm gonna say, no, I mean, but she was asking me because we was going to my car. I don't mind, like, if she get in my car, like, that's fine. So I'm like, whatever, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, so I finished up her lashes, and we taking our shots, and then the friend comes, so we gotta get her a name. We're gonna call her Orange Wig, and y'all gonna know why. Let me tell y'all, I think I got a picture of us. I think I got a picture of us. If I do, I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, I think I got a picture in the video. I gotta see if I can find it. But I'm gonna call her Orange Wig. So Orange Wig comes, and it's like as soon as she came in, like, she was so nice though, y'all. Like, she like, hey everybody, blah blah blah. So she seen that we had the bottle on the table, and she was like,
Who bottle is this? Do anybody mind if I take a shot?
or da 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 da. So I was like, well, yeah, I brought that bottle, but I'm like, you can have a shot because I bought a big bottle. So I was like, yeah, you can have a shot. Like, that's fine. She was like, oh, thank you, like being extra nice. So I'm like, okay. So she take her shots or whatever. So we are getting ready. We making sure we're doing our finishing touches. We grab the bottle and we go out to the car. So I'm driving, like I said, and TT's in the front because of course that's like my friend, and then BF and Orange Wig is in the back seat. So they're in the back seat. So Orange Wig is like,
What club we going to?
so we was like, yeah, we're going to club, da da da. And she was like,
I hope they ain't expensive. Like, you think ladies are still getting in for free?
so I look at TT because I'm like, don't tell me y'all brought a broke bitch with us. Because as soon as you hear any female like, oh, we can get in for free, what's the price? They ain't got no money. And I'm not saying I walk around not looking at tags or not knowing the price, and I just, like, I got it like that. But I'm just saying, like, 9 times out of 10, especially the city I'm in, you ain't paying more than like $40 to get in the club. Like, come on, especially if you a girl. So I'm just sitting here like, and it's not a strip club, like, it's a regular club. So I'm sitting here looking like, so I was like, well, it's after 11 o'clock because it was. So I'm like, I doubt we getting in for free. So I'm like, no, it's probably going to be like $20. I'm like, the most you will pay is 40. But I was like, that ain't even, like, it ain't no special occasion today. So, it should be like $20. So she's like,
Oh, okay. I guess.
like, making a weird face. So I'm just like, listen, I ain't got no time for none of this. I ain't got no time for none of these games, right? So we turning up on the way down there. We going downtown, so we turning up. We got the music playing. We still drinking. Everybody having a good time. Orange Wig is like putting us all on her snap or whatever. So she must started getting buzzed. So like she's in the back seat and she's trying to get like her BF on in the video, and then me and TT, right? So like she was like, Kay, like she wanted me to turn around like to the video or whatever. So she's like, look Kay, while she got the video up. So I turn around and I do a little cute like, hey, but I'm driving, so I can't turn around that long. So I'm just like smiling and stuff like that. I turn back driving. She's like, Kay, look. I'm like, I looked like, girl, like, what you mean? Like, how long do you want me to stare into the camera, sis? Like, I'm driving right now. Like, I'm a little bit busy, if you don't mind. But I'm like, girl, I'm driving. Like, you keep telling me to look and turn around. What are you doing? So then then she like comes up into the like in the middle where like your armrest is, and she comes in there and she's all like in front of, like, she came up to the driver's seat with her camera like,
Hey, yeah, all my bitches pretty as fuck. They bad as fuck.
but she's up in the front with me, like, while I'm driving. She got the fucking like, if this is the steering wheel, she got the camera right here, like, oh, like all up on me. So I'm like, okay, girl. I'm like, all right, girl. Now sit back. I'm driving. I don't need to get into no accident because you being a little drunk a little bit, and you shouldn't really be that drunk because we only been driving for like 15 minutes. So what's going on? But oh, y'all, if y'all hear a lot of bumping and stuff, like, I got the kids here. Y'all know I love the kids, so all the kids just running around my house, but the video still got to get done. So I'm like, they're gonna have to hear a few stumping, my bad. But yeah, so I'm like, girl, sit back, like, calm down. Don't do all that extra stuff, right? So she sit back. So she posts her little video, whatever. So, like, some twerking music come on. I think it was literally, like, Travis Scott back. What was it? Like, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Whatever that song is. I forgot. But it was something like that. So she in the backseat twerking, like, going crazy, whatever. So, I'm like, hey, like, turn up, whatever. It's all good. But she kept like twerking and trying to put her ass in the front seat. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, she kept trying to twerk on like the armrests and stuff like that, and like bring her ass to the front seat. And I'm like, girl, you could twerk as long as you leave that ass in the back seat where it's supposed to be. Like, why you keep trying to get up in the front seat and I'm driving? Like you doing anything just to distract me. Like, what's going on? Your ass about to be twerking in the trunk in a minute. Because what are you doing? So I'm like, okay, Orange Wig, like, you need to sit down. So she's like,
my bad, oh my God, I'm having so much fun. I ain't been out since my son was born. I ain't been out in months.
maybe, she fresh from having a baby, so maybe this is her first time out, so like she really trying to have fun. Like, I get it, girl, but you gotta tone it down. I'm trying to make sure you make it back to that baby of yours, okay? So I'm gonna need you to relax just a little bit. So I'm like, okay, cool, turn it up, like, I get it, whatever. So we make it downtown, so we get to parking and stuff like that. So she was just like, I paid for parking because, like, like, I cause why not? Like, they watch her car and stuff like that. Like, I didn't want to park on the street. They be driving crazy down there. They not have to hit my shit. So when we got to pay the parking, the people was like $20. So I'm like, okay, no problem, whatever. Like, I'm used to this. Like, this is what it is when you come down there. Unless you want to park on the street, parking be like $10, $20. But once you get down there later on, it be like $20. So I get my 20 out and I pay the man. So she was like,
it's $20 to park. Like, you pay that, girl. We could have just parked right on the street, or we could have parked a little bit ways down and walked.
So I'm just like, girl, like, even if you park on the street, you still gotta pay. And she was like, but the meter is different, da da da, all of this. And I'm just like, well, I like to park next to the club. Like, I don't wanna park by no meter and you gotta wait basically for somebody to leave because all the parking spots was already gone. And I'm like, I'm not about to park. She wanted me to park like on a like a residential street, like where houses was at, which would be like too far of a walk. Like, it would be way down there. So I'm like, girl, I'm not about to park on no random street, walk all the way down here. Like, bitch, what you smoking? So I'm just like, girl, it's not your money, so why you worry about where I want to park my car? So I'm just like, girl. But she was just making the issue about the $20. Like, she wasn't really being mean or like a bitch to me. She just like, oh my God, $20, like, what's going on? So I be doing my little checks before I get out the car. So I'm like, okay, y'all got y'all IDs, y'all got y'all money, y'all got y'all phones, y'all need a piece of gum, everybody do a squirt of perfume, everybody looking good, y'all lip gloss on. Like, we doing a check, right? So I'm checking, make sure everybody got their money. I'm really checking to make sure Orange Wig got her money, right? Because you over here complaining about money and how much it is to get in. I need to make sure you got your money, right? So I open up the door and it's just like, whew, the wind hit me. I was like, oh shit, it's a little cold. So like I said, I had this off the shoulder like 2-piece skirt on. So I was just like, oh, it's cold. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm just bring my jacket in or whatever because I'm just like, So no, y'all know they TikTok. But I'm just like, it's cold. So I'm like, I'm gonna bring my jacket in, and I'm like, if I get too hot, I'm gonna just take it off, or I can just always run back outside. It's one of those things. So I was cold, and y'all know how they be talking about us skinny people. We get cold quick. Like, yeah, I know I got long iron. I'm anemic, all that good stuff. So I don't like being cold. So I was like, oh hell no, and we gotta walk a little bit ways. So I was like, I'm cold. So y'all, mind y'all, I got my purse, but I grabbed my black jacket and I put my jacket on, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So we walk over to the club. I get in, BF get in, Titi get in, and I'm looking at Orange Wig like, you better have some money, you better get in. But Orange Wig comes in too. So I'm like, hey, it's lit. Like, okay, I thought we was going to have some problems. We ain't got no problems. Orange Wig good. Everybody good. It's lit. So we in the club, we having a good time or whatever. We spot people we know. I see my homeboy, whatever. He get to buying drinks. We in there drinking. All that good stuff. It's a vibe, right? Mind y'all, so I got 2 hose pairs, right? So I think I had some big hoops on too, and then my second hole, I had on my diamond earrings. Mind y'all, no, you know us women, we be wearing any earrings for real, but I had got me some real diamond earrings, right? And I love those earrings because they was real. Like, I don't be caring about my little big hoops because I just buy some big hoops from, like, you can get it from the Beach Spot store. Like, I'm not tripping, but I had some real diamond studs. Like, I had just got them boys too, so like I spent a pretty penny on them, so I was cherishing them. For whatever reason, we in the club, whatever, we dancing, and like, how you feel something like fall down, like, so I'm thinking it's my hair, and I'm moving my hair. When I move my hair, I see my diamond earring fall. So I'm like, oh shit, like, I gotta get this because, like I said, this diamond earring was real. If it was one of my hoops or something, I would have tried to look for it, but if I couldn't find it, it was gonna be like, buy hoops, like, I'm good. But it was my real one, so I was like, oh shit, I dropped my earring, right? So I'm looking whatever I see, I'm like, oh bet. So I get my diamond earring, so I'm looking around for the back. I can't find the back, right? So I'm like, shit, it is what it is. Like, the back I don't care about as long as I got the real diamond. Like, the back I'm gonna just have to go home and buy some erasers off. So I know Like, I'm gonna have to figure it out. I can always get it back to like my stud, but like my diamond, no, 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 So I was like, damn, okay. So I had the diamond earring, so I just took off the other one because I'm like, I might as well take them both off because it don't make sense to rock one and not the other one. So I took both of them off and I put them together and I put them in my jacket pocket, right? I put them in my jacket pocket, right? Mind you, when I go to the club, I have specific jackets. Like, I always have to make sure, just like my purses, that there are jackets or purses that zip up or buckle up. I don't like, you know how some jackets you could just put your hand in and have your hand out and it's no like zipper or nothing like that. I don't like pockets like that because I don't want shit to fall out, right? I legit had on my black jacket that had zippers. I put my earrings in there and I zipped them up, right? Okay, so took both my diamond earrings off, put them in my jacket, zipped it up. This side specifically, my right pocket, zipped it up, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So I had wanted another drink or whatever. So I had went up there and I had $100 bill or whatever. I'm telling the girls like I'm gonna buy our first round, and then somebody can get the next round or whatever. So I go up there, I buy whatever, I forgot, but I end up getting like literally like $40 back or something like that. Like everything was like $60 or something. Well, for 4 shots total it was like $60. So I ended up getting like $40 or something back. So I take my $40 and what do, y'all? I put it in my jacket pocket, right? I zip it up. I don't know why I didn't put it back in my purse because mind you, I had my crossover purse on too. But I just didn't even go in there. Once I took it out, I was like, whatever. I had slipped it in my jacket real quick and zipped it up. Okay, cool. So we take our shots. We having a good time. Bam. I think, like I said, we got a video. We was in the bathroom, like they was twerking. Orange Wig was twerking and something like that. Like we was having a good time. All good vibes, right? So, we was like, okay, so we was leaving that club and my friend TT, like, she loved the club hop. So I'm like, okay, cool. We could go to another club if y'all want to. So we was going to another club or whatever and they was like, yeah, it's $10 to get in because it was like, it was only gonna be open for another like 2 hours or so. So they was like, I charge all four of y'all $10 to get in. It's really $20. So I'm looking at everybody like, y'all want to pay it? Because I was down to pay it. Like, I didn't care. So, everybody was like, yeah, let's pay it, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we pay it, and TT go first, and then I see BF and Orange Wig back there talking. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's up, y'all need something? So I'm like, what happened? So BF is like, yeah, Orange Wig don't have no more money or whatever. I'm like, what you mean no more money? We only spent like $20, mind you. We only got one round from our group of girls back at the club, so she didn't buy us a round, and she didn't buy nothing else in there. She maybe bought one drink for herself, but like you only paid $20 to get in, and even if you bought one drink, okay, max it was $20. Really, not even $20, but I'm just putting tax on it just cause I'm like max you only spent about $40, not even that. So I'm thinking like, did you only come out the house with $40? Like, what's going on? So I'm just like what? So BF is just like, I only got five of cash on me, whatever, plus my 10. So she was like, I only got $15 of cash on me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I'll give her $5. Like, it's no big deal. Like, do y'all want to go in here? So she like, yeah, y'all want to go. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'll do the other five. It's no big deal. So I pay the other five. We go in there, we have fun, da da da. So we're in there, we turned up. By this time, of course, all the liquor that I had then kicked in. This club is packed, okay? So it's extra, extra fucking hot in here. So I'm just like, ooh, it's getting hot. So I take off my jacket and I'm just holding it right here on my wrist. So I'm like, ooh, yeah, it's getting hot. So I'm holding it, whatever. And this boy come and he tapped me on my little shoulder, like, he want to dance with your good sis. So, he grabbed my arm. He want to dance with me. So, I turn around and I back up the JCs. Y'all already know I put the JCs to work. So I'm like, bam, hold on, friends. Like, let me get this man together. So Orange One was like, yeah, go ahead, Kate. And she was like, girl, I got this. And she holds my jacket. So I'm like, yeah, girl, here, take my jacket. Like, I'm about to do the damn thing, right? So, I get her my jacket, whatever. So I'm dancing, I'm killing it, da da da, boom, 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 twerk, twerk, twerk. JC's here, JC's there, right? So I'm doing the same thing, and I get up, and he's like,
oh yeah, like okay, I see what you doing. I need your number. And
I was like, oh, no, I don't want to give you my number. Like, I got a little boo thing at the house, so I can't really be giving my number out. I can give you a little dance, but I can't be giving my number out because my little boo thing gonna knock my head in between the washer and dryer. So I'm like, So I'm like, nah, I gotta pass. And he wasn't really that cute. Like, I just wanted to do my little dance and keep it moving. I'm just here to have a good time, and that's it. So I'm just like, oh no, no, thank you. I'm gay. you know. But of course, you say you gay, and these dudes don't care. So he's just like,
Oh, okay, was your girlfriend here tonight?
and I'm like, yeah, she is. Bye. And I walked away. So I walk away and like I'm hot because like I didn't twerk the JCs all up and down and around in a circle. So I'm over here like fanning myself, right? So I'm fanning myself, whatever. And I see that orange wig had my jacket on. Not just holding it, y'all. She had it on. So I'm just like, okay, like, and I was like, oh, cause you know when you hand somebody stuff and like you ready to get it, like get it back. Like I didn't want her to feel like she had to hold my jacket. So I was like, oh, you want me to get my jacket back? And she was like,
No, girl, I'm sorry. I just put it on because I'm a little cold.
so I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because I didn't want to hold it, y'all. And I was hot anyways. And if she was cold, she could put my jacket on. You know, I'm not thinking much of it. Nothing. I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you. Like, thank you for holding my jacket. You could wear it. Works for both of us. So we maneuvering through the club or whatever, having a good time. So we leave the club, mind you. Of course, we gotta go get food. So we walking downtown and stuff like that. It's a pizza place down there. So I'm like, okay, y'all want pizza? Mind you, it's like $5 for one slice, like, you know, but that's how they get their thing. Mind you, like I said, I had my purse with me too. So I still had like cash and stuff like in my purse and all that other stuff, right? So when I went up to the pizza place or whatever, I'm not even thinking about the money that I put in my jacket. I'm just like, whatever, like, let me go in my purse. I paid for my pizza. I got a pop, so my stuff was like $7 or something like that. So we all in line getting food, and I get my food, and I go sit at the table. So I see everybody getting food, and I see Orange Wig. Orange Wig getting two slices of pizza, baby. That's $10 and a large drink. So I'm just sitting here thinking like somebody must be paying for your food. But my thing is she had like I seen TT go on her purse and pay for her food. Then I see BF go on her purse and pay for her food. And when Orange Wig went up there, she just already had the money like in her hand. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe BF gave her like some money or whatever. Like I'm not thinking nothing of it because I'm like, how else did she have money to eat? Like what's going on? So I'm just like, you know, something not adding up. But I'm like, whatever, like, you know, I'm a little tipsy, so I'm not even tripping about it, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we sit down, we eat, we are eating our food, drinking, just watching, you know, the club is getting let out, so everybody walking around, talking and all that good stuff. So we looking, boys stopping, we get numbers, we doing the damn thing, right? So I'm just like, all right, cool, like, you know, we had a good time. I'm like, y'all got any other plans or y'all want to head back home? So Orange Wig is like, yeah, you know, I gotta head back home to my son or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you did just say you just had a son. So, you know, that's no problem. Like, okay. So I'm like, y'all ready? So we like, yeah. So TT like, you know, on the way back to the house, can you stop by the gas station? Like she wanted to get some snacks and she wanted to get her like a Black and Mild or something like that. So I'm like, okay. So I stopped by the gas station. Like I'm like, well, let me get out too. I want me a little clear fruit, bag of chips, a little snacks. Cause I'm about to go to my man's house, you know. So I'm like, let me get me a few snacks or whatever. Cause you know these dudes, especially the little ghetto ones I used to mess with back in the day, they ain't have nothing in their house, nothing in their refrigerator. They ain't have no fruits, no water, no nothing. All they had was emptiness in a refrigerator. So I'm just like, ooh, when I go over there, I know I gotta bring me something to drink because I don't want to be thirsty. So like, okay, listen, they ain't had shit in their refrigerator. But everybody getting their snacks and we headed to the line that Orange Wig is in front of us. So I see her, she got this big jug of like milk. Like we at the gas station. So I mean you can get some milk. Like if you need milk at home, like I ain't tripping about that. Like, you know, do you. So she got this jug of milk and then she got like something to drink, like a big pop, like a Coke or something, I remember. And like she had some like a big bag of Lay's chips. So I'm just sitting here thinking like, damn bitch, like what the hell? Like how are you getting all this stuff? Like what happened to you not having no money, you know? So I just had to ask at that point because I'm just like, mind y'all, she still has my jacket on because I'm hot, I've been drinking, so I'm not even thinking about it, right? So I'm just sitting here thinking like, I'm like, Orange Wig, like what happened to you not having no money? Like where you get this money from?
Girl, oh my God, you would never believe it. Like when we went to the second club, like I found $50 on the ground. Like, oh my God, like I was just so happy I had just picked it up. So that's what I had.
Bitch, you found $50 on the ground, you didn't say nothing. Like, granted, you ain't got to share with us, but you know, if you found money on the ground, most people be like, oh, look, bitch, like, I found $20 on the ground, my lucky day. Hey, turn up, let me buy a round, let me, even if you don't want to buy a round, but like, most people might, they at least say something like, oh my God, I found this. Like, she didn't say nothing, so I'm just like, okay. I guess I was like, oh, okay, lucky bitch, lucky you. I'm like, oh, that $50. What about that $5 that I gave you to get in the club? She was like,
Oh, dang, yeah, I know I should pay you back, but she was like, this is the last of it. Like, I had to get a couple things for my house.
so I'm just like, girl, bye. Okay. But I'm like, whatever. Like, I do see that you got some milk. So maybe your kid needs some milk and you need milk for the house. Like, whatever. You don't need them Lays and them Gushers and that Snickers and that Butterfinger. Like, come on now. But I'm going to let it rock. Like, you know, they say don't give what you can't afford to lose. So, whatever. I'm not tripping about the $5, bitch. But I'm just saying. So, okay, cool. So, she buy her snacks and stuff like that. So, y'all, we get back to TT house, so we all saying our like goodbyes, but I'm going into TT house, and BF was like, well, late TT, so I'm just go ahead and have Orange Wig drop me off at home. Love you, girl. See you later. Da da da. So they like bye. So literally, y'all, I'm going in the house. Orange Wig and BF is literally backing out the driveway, and I'm like, wait a minute. This bitch still got my jacket on, y'all. So I had to run out the house, run down the steps, flag her down, whatever. Like, she was just backing up and she was about to turn. I'm in the middle of the street, like, hold on, hold on. And she's like,
Hey, girl, what's going on?
and I'm like, you still got my jacket on? She like,
My bad. I forgot. Here you go.
y'all, when I tell you she took my jacket off so quick, gave it to me and skirt off. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, damn, what's that about? So she skirts off and she leaves. And I know y'all thinking like, damn, you ran after that little jacket. No, because I don't know Orange Wig like that. So I don't know when I'm going to see her again. Like, and that's my black jacket. So I wanted my jacket because why? I remember I got my real diamond earrings in that jacket and some change. Well, I wasn't even really tripping about the change, but I'm like, I got my diamond earrings in there that I got to go take to get fixed or go get another bag or find another bag at home. So that's why I wanted my jacket back too. And on top of it just being my fucking jacket, you know? So I'm like, okay, cool, y'all. So I take the jacket or whatever. So I go back in the house with TT. I'm in there chilling with her because I'm trying to debate if I want to, like, I had to, okay, so, like, am I, like, you know, well, it might not be, but you know, us women, us girls, well, at least me, like, if I know that I've been out clubbing and I'm about to go to my boo house and get it popping, like, I got to clean the JCs real quick. So I was debating to see, like, if I want to take a quick little, as they say, hoe bath at TT house, or did I want to just go ahead and drop in the shower at my boo house. But I'm just like, I want to just, I was like, I don't know. So I'm just sitting there debating, like, should I take a shower here or there? Like, what should I do? Should I go to his house already clean and ready for action? Or should I, you know? So I'm over here really debating. So as I'm debating, I'm like, I'm packing my big bag. Because, like, it's funny because I had my big purse bag that's like my spend the night bag, right? And then I had my little going out purse. So I was taking all my stuff, like, out of my little going out purse to put back in my big bag. Because, you know, when I went out, I didn't take my wallet. Like, I just brought my card, my ID, and cash, right? So I was taking all of that out and putting that, like, back in my wallet, like, while I'm sitting on the couch. So I'm taking my money out, putting my ID back in my wallet, putting my lip gloss back in my big purse, like, getting all my stuff ready in my big purse. So I'm like, oh, while I'm at it, let me unzip this jacket and put my extra cash and my earrings in my big purse, too, because that black jacket that I had on, I normally just keep in the car. Like, I just leave that in the car for, like, an extra jacket if I ever get cold. So I'm like, okay, let me take all the stuff out. So I'm in that black jacket. I am zipping the jacket so I could take everything out. And everything already out. You want to know why? Because there's nothing in that jacket, y'all. There's nothing in that jacket. Why is there nothing in that jacket? Because Orange Wig, a dusty ass, stole my earrings and my money. Let me tell you how I know she stole it, right? Because I know it's going to be some of y'all like, it could have fell out. That pocket was this big, okay? And it was zipped up the whole time. Ain't no way in hell that zipper magically unzipped and it fell out. I've been putting stuff in that jacket pocket. I ain't never had no incident where shit just fell out, slipped out, went missing, and nobody was going in and out that jacket. So it ain't like, oh, I went in there and then it fell out. No, because I personally, when I put my money in there, I felt for my earrings, like, and I had my earrings and I had my money and I put it in there and I zipped it up. Like, I make sure I'm thorough with my shit because, like I said, these was my real diamond earrings. So I was real particular about these. I was making sure I had them, right? There's nothing in there. Ain't nothing fall out. And I'm just like, how convenient is it that I had about what, $40 and some change left in that jacket, and all of a sudden, as soon as Orange Wig get my jacket, she got money now. How convenient. But you didn't find no $50 on the floor. What you found was my $40 in my pocket, bitch. And you ain't find it because it wasn't lost. It was in my pocket. So you telling me when you wore my jacket, you unzipped my pocket, put your hands in my jacket pockets, and you took everything that was in there, including my diamond earrings? Whew, child, baby. Like, these bum bitches, these dusty broke hoes. Like, when I tell you, how you gonna steal from me like that? Like, bitch, I paid your way to get in. And I guess I paid to put some groceries in your house too. Now I'm about to come over there and get a bowl of cereal because that milk belongs to me, baby. I'm about to come over there and get 3 bowls of cereal at this point. But no, I just chuck it up like, you know what? Like, so I'm just like, nah. Like, this bitch ain't still for me. Like, it can't be that, right? So I'm telling TT, and she like, girl, you know how bitches is. Like, you better call BF. So I'm like, bet. Mind you, like I said, this was her best friend, but we all three of us hung out before, so I had BF number. So I called BF like, hey, you still with Orange Wig? And she like, no, I'm already in the bed. Why? What's going on? I'm like, this bitch stole my diamond earrings and my money out of my pocket. Like, when she had my jacket on, I'm like, this bitch stole from me. Like, what's her number? Where she at? So BF get up like, what? She did? She like, oh, hell no, let me call her. So I'm like, no, give me her number. I'll call her myself or whatever. So BF is like, no, I'm going to just call her on three-way then or whatever. Because, like, I guess she really ain't just want to give out people number. Like, you know, and I get that. Especially because she don't really know what happened. So she called so BF called Orange Wig on three-way, and I'm just like, BF tried to talk like, hey, Orange Wig, it's BF. I'm like, Orange Wig, where is my diamond earrings that was in my jacket? Mind y'all, I didn't even say nothing about the missing change because, like I said, I was more concerned about the diamond earrings. Like, that little $40 was nothing, even though it was my $40 and I wanted it back though. But I was more concerned about the diamond earrings. So I got on the phone. I was like, where's my diamond earrings that was in my jacket pocket when I gave you my jacket? So Orange Wig is like,
What diamond earrings? I didn't take your diamond earrings or your money. What are you talking about?
bitch, who said anything about missing money? I only said my diamond earrings. What do you mean you didn't take my diamond earrings and my money? I ain't saying nothing about no money. You're guilty. Guilty, guilty. Go to jail. Listen, I'm just like, bitch, you so guilty. I'm like, what money? I didn't say nothing about no money missing.
Oh no, like I thought you were saying like some stuff was missing. Like didn't you say your diamond earrings and money?
No, 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 no. I said no. I said something about my diamond earrings, but you know what? I said my money is missing too. So what I said? So she's like,
I didn't take nothing. Like I told you, I found $50 on the ground when we went to that second club. Like don't be calling me late with this mess. Like my son, I'm trying to feed my son and da.
I'm like, Orange Wig, where you at? Because I got to pull up. I was like, where you at? Let me come and get my diamond earrings. I was like, you already spent the $40 or whatever, so I don't care about the money. But then my diamond earrings. I want my diamond earrings, and I'm about to come get it. She was like,
you're not coming over here. Don't come to my house with that drama. She like, BF, how you gonna call my phone with some bitches, with some drama? What the fuck wrong with you? So you don't talk to me no more. I'm blocking y'all.
She hangs up. Bitch, how you gonna steal from me and block me? Like, how rude. So BF is still on the phone like, this bitch is fucking weird. She like, first of all, like, why she mad at me? Because she around here being a thief. And I'm like, BF, how you gonna bring some thieving ass bitches around us? So she was like, girl, literally, she was like, that was my first time hanging out with her. She was like, that was my neighbor cousin. Like, she used to always be over here and da-da-da and all of that. So, y'all know, I know it sound weird because I'm like my neighbor cousin. But if you ain't, if you're not in the hood where you like really close with your neighbors, you probably won't get it. But like, her neighbor that she was really, really cool with or whatever, she was like, that was the cousin. The cousin used to always come over there every 7, blah, blah, blah. They ended up being cool. The cousin had went away to the army or something like that. So, now Orange Wig be over there with like the grandma and stuff, and she be bored, and they end up being cool and all this other stuff. Anyways, whatever. But it was somebody that was just her first time hanging out, because she was like, she finally brung the newborn baby over there to see the grandma. So when she was visiting the grandma, BF is like, I seen her, and she was just like, the grandma was gonna babysit tonight, so she wanted to go out. So that's how she ended up coming out with us or whatever. But anyways, and I'm just like, of course BF not gonna knock on the grandma door late at night and be like, yeah, your granddaughter stole from my friend, like, give me some money, blah blah blah. So I'm just like, bro, something gotta be up. I'm like, you know what, BF, next time you see Orange Wig pull up to that grandma house, like, you need to holler at me, because this bitch ain't about to get away with just stealing my money, right? stealing my money and my earrings, it bitch you guilty. Like, even if I thought for a minute that it could have fell out my jacket, you confirmed that you are the one who stole it once you had said, like, I didn't steal your earrings and your money. And I didn't even say nothing about no money. You didn't gave yourself up, dumbass. You dumb. You didn't gave yourself up. So, yes, y'all. So, I'm just like, I was like, I told BF to give me her number, whatever. So I was going to call her off a couple numbers. She gave me her number. I'm calling her. Of course, y'all, she not picking up no random numbers because she already probably knows. She already peeped the scenery, is one of us. She not picking up nothing. So needless to say, of course, the next day passed and stuff. I tried to call her again off some random number. She ain't answering. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm going to have to just take the fucking L. Put the L on my face. And that's why you can't even be nice to bitches. Like, you can't even give bitches a jacket when they call. Or they gonna steal from you. Like, what possessed you? What in your right mind possessed you to unzip my jacket, go in my jacket pocket, and steal my stuff? Like, if you needed a few dollars, if you needed some milk for your son, baby, I would have bought you the milk. Like, can I have my earrings back? Like, you want the hoops? Girl, you can take the hoops. Can I get my real diamond earrings back? Like, damn, you could have stole the hoops. Like, oh my God, how you gonna steal my stuff? Like, you can't be nice to none of these hoes out here. But yeah, needless to say, of course, I never got my hoops back, of course, and I definitely never got my money back. And BF was saying like she wasn't really coming around to grandma, and the BF don't never really be at home anyway, so she don't even run into her. So it's just the L. We gotta charge it to the game. It's one of those things you gotta charge to the game, but I did not want to charge it to the game. I had to charge it to my debit card because guess what? I had to buy me some more diamond earrings because I really liked it though. So y'all, I cannot with these people, y'all. I'm so sad. Like, I really love those diamond earrings. You know, when you young and you make like your first really big purchase on your own, and you really worked hard for something. Like, that's why those really meant a lot to me, because that was like the first big purchase that I made. Because I'm like, oh, I always have earrings. Like, I want one like real diamond earrings. Like, I'm gonna just spend the money. I'm gonna work for it, save up, whatever, and spend the money. And I really saved up to spend my own money on those diamond earrings, and she just finessed them out of me. She didn't even finesse them out of me. She just stole them. So that's why I was really mad, because I'm like, damn, like, I worked hard for those. But it is what it is. I'm like, I be just trying to think positive. I'm like, maybe she really needed those earrings. Maybe she pawned them and fed her kid and put some clothes on her body. Maybe she put some clothes on her son. Like, maybe she needed to pay her rent. I don't know. I'm just like, ugh. Let me think positive, but I'm really mad. Like, so now, a bitch, if you need a jacket, no. You need a shirt, no. You need a lash, no. No, no, no. Say no. Yes, y'all, but that's the time that a friend of a friend stole from me. Like, legit stole my earrings and my money. Bitches. But y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoy it. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Kayshawn with 3 E's. But other than that, y'all already know. Y'all already know. Until next time. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.